and welcome to OtterTube Gaming, where I, your benevolent dictator, Lord Dundar, will show you some more Song of Syx by Jake. Jake is a one-man developer out of Sweden, I believe, and his game company is called Gamatron. His game, Song of Syx, has come out of Kickstarter and is on Steam as an early access game. It is playable right now, although many of the features are not available. I'm just kind of going through and making sure my people get fed because I'm running low on food. And I think my plan for today is going to be to build up a larger barracks, to take care of my food issues, and maybe even get some of my services taken care of. If possible, I'll do my third tier industry with tailors, with my toolmaker, and my weapons. You can see that I don't have a lot of guys training, so I need to fix that. To fix that, I'm going to build a 16 by 16 structure down here. Let me expand my roads. Here we'll do it out of stone because I'm all out of wood. And you can look on this map and see the way that people are moving around. I want to keep my people on the roads as much as possible. You can see that they're not on the roads here. If I build some fields, they'll walk through those fields. So let's just expand my roads. Bring it down here, bring it over there. Okay, now I got a little road. Now let's do a little trick. I'm going to use fencing. If you watch, I only have a few days of food, but we should be okay. 5 days of food. It's summer. Let's get some wood built. All my people are doing that. So this is a fun city building game, and it even has kingdom building aspects that you can go up to, I think, 10,000 people in your city. Okay, and I did a little cut here, and I built the fence up. And here we go. I have 115 people employed, but I'm low on food, and my total population's 168, 169, going up. So I'm going to run out of food. So let's get these roads finished, and then we can build ourselves maybe a goblin pasture to get some meat. I am using a mod that I made called Elvarians, which are basically elves, and they don't eat meat. It's not one of their preferred foods. They do hunt, but that's mostly used for pelts, etc. So, I'm not going to use a lot of goblin pastures in my city, but I can show you a couple of tricks. So this is my little throne room. Here we go. Let's slow down and go right into building up the goblin pasture. I only have 4 days of food in stores, so the fastest way to do that would probably be, let's grab some wild edibles. Those white dots on the left there, those are animals, and they may or may not attack my people, probably attack my people and kill them, so let's avoid them. My people will collect these wild edibles, they'll be transferred over to my warehouse in the center here, and then my food stores will go up to get me through the winter. I might be able to get away with that one more time. Up here you can see my servants' quarters, and now we're looking at my industries. So I have a weaver going right now, and he's producing cloth. That cloth gets turned into clothes by a tailor. So you can see the third tier is the tailor, the toolsmith, and the weaponsmith. Right now I don't need to use those. I have kind of fertile ground right here, so I might improve my farming situation. So where the people walk, the ground is unfertile. That'll come back as time goes on. So let's look at building this goblin pasture. I'm going to show you a couple of tricks. I can build it this way, and it'll build the whole pasture, but it won't give me a good space to have the exit. So I could build it here, build one half, and then build the other half to it this way. Let me show you. We're going to expand it from this corner. Boom. that expanded it, and then we just place our gate right here, and now we have a little path that I could put in if I wanted to. But I don't like it, so we'll hit the X and get rid of this. Okay? Let's put in some veggies. Let's do fruit here, and then vegetables down below it. Veggies right here. So this is going to improve my food stores. Food is very important. It's one of your main drivers of reputation. Your goal is to get to about 2,000 reputation. Getting to 1,000 rep and 1,000 population isn't too hard. Going through that roof of 1,000 to 2,000, that's when it gets hard. So I'm still building up that one room on the left. And maybe what I'll do is I will build some services down here. So I'm going to do another trick right here. I'm going to build 2 service buildings overlapped, and they'll have a wall in between them. And let's pause this. And you can see my woodcutters on the right-hand side. We can get rid of those woodcutters on the right-hand side. That was a little jump cut there, sorry. Let's remove that woodcutter, and then let's build another building over top of it. Now what I'll probably do is I'll put a kitchen in here, a dormitory, a bathroom or a lavatory, and then a feast hall, a bath hall, and a tavern, all in one area. So that way my people can go right to it to take care of all of their service needs. And that'll improve my reputation rapidly. Of course, I'm always running out of wood, so let's put down another woodcutter. We've got multiple locations. The reason why I'm running out of wood is because I'm making furniture. That takes wood. I'm burning wood to turn it into charcoal. That takes wood. I'm building buildings out of wood. That takes wood. All of this means that I have a high demand for wood right now. And I need to make sure that I have that demand met. Also, I'm running out of stone. All of my roads right now are dirt. Later on, I'll upgrade them. Okay? So all of these buildings, service buildings, are done. So let's build up our services. First, my dorm. This is where people will sleep. It'll improve their sleeping. I'm going to click on the beds and I'll expand them all the way out to make them fit in here nicely. Let's just do 3 racks of beds. 1, 2, let's rotate it, 3. And then here are my knickknacks. I'm going to reduce those down because they block movement. So you can't have them everywhere. You notice how it won't let me have them there? I can put them in the corners. People can move through the corners. Or around them then. And then my coziness is at 100 right now. But you can also lay carpets if you didn't hit 100% coziness. I like having carpets, even though that takes up a bunch of fabric. Then the next thing I'm probably going to build is my bathrooms. This is going to take up furniture. And let's expand my toilets so they're double-sided. This is actually a very efficient way to build them. Now I could probably squeeze in a set of toilets like this, but I need to get some basins for people to wash their hands. So let's just try and fit those in the most efficiently. I've got 10 toilets. Don't know if I like this. Let's see. Some basins here. That gets me 8. That's 12. There you go. 14 hand washing stations. Now I don't have the supplies for that. That's why you see those little exclamation points. Now let's build a kitchen in between, so that way we can make most use of our food. My storage is maxed out. You want to do that so that way it has a large storage, right? So that's the biggest I can fit in there. Let's flip it around, get it to fit in nicely. You can expand by hitting E or shrink stuff by hitting Q. Okay? Those are your quick keys for it. And let's get our efficiency up. I don't like my efficiency to be below really 75%. I want as close to 100% efficiency as possible. So that's going to take some time for that to build. So let's fast forward for a second. And another little jump cut so you guys don't have to watch all that. Let's go to... My stone is not working very well. See, that one's only got a workload of 73. Here, let me show you a trick on your quarries. You can click this, that brings you up to this menu. You can look at your quarries and then go through and find the one that isn't working at 100%. Look, it's that guy. See? This shows you exactly which one it is. So I could work with this, I could deactivate it, I could delete it. I'll just leave it for now until it drops even lower than 73%. Let's see if we can get our training facilities built. Now, I want to build up a good-sized military, probably 600 people out of 4 divisions at 150 in each division. Again, I'm expanding. I hit E to expand. I fit it. Oh, I can't do 2 here, so I can do 1 and then shrink it a little bit. And let's put this one right here and expand this one. Boom. And then let's shrink this down to fit it in the middle. And shrink this. There you go. So now I can train 54 soldiers at once. The 54 soldiers at once is key. So that's basically going to be a third of one division training at a time. My carpenters are just not working. I have to figure out what's going on here. And I have 310 wood. My efficiency is at 100. I have 16 people employed. Let's kick that up. Maybe that'll help me out. I mean, I have the population. May as well. But that workload is low, and I know that there's demand for it. And I know that I'm pulling in wood, but I think what it is that I'm still using more wood than in my overall usage of wood than that carpenter can get. So that's just going to have to fix itself once everything kind of evens out. My wood choppers get to work. So let's expand this down. Let's expand this down. Okay, so maybe we can build right in this area something else. So I'll probably want a bathhouse. I'll probably want a feasting hall, and I want a tavern. So let's put them all close by. Boom, boom, boom. They'll have walls in between them now with doorways so people can walk through all the walls and doors. I double-walled this, but I'm not going to delete it at all. But it works. Okay, and then I've got my roads being built. And then below that, I have some pretty fertile ground. See, I'm looking at fertility here. That looks pretty fertile. So let's start building out maybe a big fruit farm. Yeah, let's put a big fruit farm right there. And then a grain farm here. Yep, so I did a little jump cut here so that way everybody can see what I built. No reason for you to just watch me building it all up. But we got ourselves my fruit, my grain, my services, and a large warehouse to take care of it. And I expanded my graveyard. Okay? So you're wondering, oh my god, what just happened? Well, I'm still building up all of these services. I have the bathhouse done. I have the latrines done. The kitchen is still under construction, along with the dorms, the feast hall, and the tavern. Now, the difference between the feast hall and the tavern is where people go to the kitchen to get food and eat it. The feast hall is like a big party hall, which improves your general people's reputation. I'm going to fill this in. For some reason, the roof did not fill in there, so we'll just build a roof on it. I still only have 3 days of food. I'm just not making enough food. Well, you know the solution to that is grab wild edibles. It'll get you through a couple of days. Might get 3 or 4 days if I don't do the entire map. If I do the entire map, I'll have a lot of death, but I'll get a lot of food. I don't need to get all that death going though right now. So I just kind of gave you a quick overview. I've got my services taken care of. I've got my graveyards taken care of. I'm training up troops. I'm at 69 troops right now, and they're all training. My food will be taken care of. So thank you very much, and I will talk to you guys later. Come back and check out my next video. Bye-bye.